Imagine you're home alone at night. You're just about to drift off to sleep when you hear it. A soft, rhythmic sound. Breathing. And it's coming from your closet. For most of us, this would be a heart-stopping moment. Something straight out of a horror movie. But for one woman in 2003, this wasn't a one-time scare. It was her reality for weeks. This true story begins in an ordinary apartment. A woman, let's call her Sarah, started noticing strange things. It began subtly. A granola bar would go missing from the kitchen counter. A blanket would be slightly out of place. She brushed it off at first. Who doesn't misplace things? Right, maybe she ate the bar and forgot. Maybe she kicked the blanket in her sleep. She found logical explanations for everything because the alternative was too terrifying to consider. But then came the breathing. Every night, like clockwork, as she lay in bed, she heard it. A slow, deep inhale and exhale, just on the other side of the closet door. Her heart would pound in her chest. She'd turn on the lights, muster all her courage, and fling the door open. Nothing. Just her clothes, hanging exactly as she'd left them. She checked under the bed, behind the curtains, everywhere. The apartment was empty. Her friends thought she was losing her mind. "You're just stressed," they'd say. "Maybe you're dreaming." She started to believe them. Was she just exhausted? Was her mind playing cruel tricks on her? The nightly breathing continued, a haunting reminder that something was deeply wrong. She felt like she was living in a nightmare, second-guessing her own sanity. She barely slept, and her days became a blur of fatigue and anxiety. The truth was far more disturbing than she could have ever imagined. The strange occurrences went just in the head. The missing food, the displaced items, and the breathing. They were all connected. One day, the mystery unraveled in the most shocking way possible. She came home to find a man in her apartment. But he wasn't a burglar who had just broken in. He was the source of the breathing. Police reports from 2003 confirmed the unbelievable truth. For weeks, a man had been secretly living inside her closet. He would wait for her to leave for work, then emerge to eat her food and use her home. At night, he would retreat back into the tiny space, hiding among her clothes, breathing quietly just feet from where she slept. He had gained access through a crawl space connected to an adjacent, vacant apartment. This wasn't a ghost story. It was a real-life home invasion of the most insidious kind. The man wasn't a phantom. He was a real person who had turned her personal sanctuary into his secret hideout. It's a chilling reminder to always trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. The police were called, and the man was arrested, finally ending the weeks of terror Sarah had endured. This case serves as a stark warning about home security and being aware of your It proves that sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that are completely true. So, the next time you hear a strange noise at night, maybe don't just brush it off. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story as unsettling and fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more true stories you won't believe. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video.